So they actually did it. They actually went out and actually fired the coach. I am stunned. Yes, it happened a couple hours ago. Yes, I am late to it. But holy crap, they actually went out and did it. And holy crap, we got a lot of news. We got a lot to talk about. This team actually really, really confuses me. There is a lot to talk about with this team, and they actually fire the coach. So right now we got a couple things to talk about. I don't know how many people are going to be Wong, the new head coach. Wong to be the new coach. So in case you guys didn't know, I'm not running any ad revenue on this stream. So there's not going to be any ads. So Cora is gone, along with Ramon Vasquez. Veritek has been reassigned to another role. Kyle Hudson and Pete Fatse are out as well. So everybody's really gone. So the big guys are gone off the team and been moved to any other role. And hopefully, I didn't understand really why we got rid of the coach, the third base coach. I think Hudson serves as the third base coach. I think it is. And the funny thing is to me is why we did it we just won 17-1 just a couple hours just today. Dylan Lawson is also out as hitting coach, his assistant hitting coach as well. And this happened last year too. The same damn thing. We go and beat the Yankees. We sweep the Yankees at Fenway Park. We trade Rafael Devers. We win 17-1 against a division rival. The whole coaching staff gets fired. So I'm waiting for CH to show up just to see what he has. Even Chom's like, holy shit. Yep. Holy shit indeed. Holy shit balls, Batman. I mean, what in the world happened today? Thomas is paying me to be the new Red Sox. Of course, CH shows up. First off, so we get rid of Cora. Everybody's gone. Veritek was not fired, apparently. He's being reassigned to a new role with the club that's going to be announced to a later date, which he's not the manager. The AAA manager is going to be the new manager. I will get to that in just a moment. Our AAA manager is going to be the interim manager. Chad Tracy is taking over as interim manager. Who the hell's Chad Tracy? Cora and Fatse, I agree with. Cora was sabotaging the development of the young guys. It's his fault. Abreu never learned to hit lefties. He was ruining Meyer. Fatse's Fatse, but Bresbozo is still a problem. Part of me, yes. I did not like the what's it called? Development. Cora had to learn to play Meyer and Yoshi and Abreu against lefties. But why was Fatse still on this squad? It won't matter who the manager is if Breslow keeps giving him garbage rosters. Why is Breslow still employed is the question. That's honestly what I want to know, is why is Breslow still on this team? Why is he still there? Like, Cora deserves some blame. He doesn't deserve all of it. But I want to know why he was like, I honestly would have thought they would fire the hitting coach and then give Cora some more time. And if things got worse or did not improve, they would get rid of Cora and then move on from there. That's usually what you would do, but they didn't do it. So apparently we got the AA manager coming in as the third base coach. So we're promoting everybody up from the minor leagues. This is just going to be a throwaway season. This is just going to be a throwaway. We're punting. We're punting, CH, 27 games into the year. 27 games into the season. 27 games into the season, we punt. We're punting the entire year away. We're basically calling up all the minor league coaches and say, hey, guys, you want a shot at managing? You want to take a shot? Yeah, we're cooked. This season's over. The season's over. Where's Joe? Where is Joe? Now we need Joe. So what else did Gordo have to say? Cora was 1 year and almost a month into his 3-year deal with the Red Sox. The Red Sox will fire him with over $13 million remaining on that deal. I'm sure Cora's going to get another managerial job. Almost definitely. If he does not get another managerial job, I'm going to be shocked. There's no way he doesn't. There's no way Cora doesn't get another managing job, right? I don't think so. By the way, I think I read online I should be able to go live through a desktop or PC without the 50 subs requirement. Laptops do count, yes. They do. Yo, yeah, this is funny. John Henry, Sam Kennedy, and Craig Breslow exit the team hotel in Baltimore after a historic shakeup for the Red Sox. This fucker right here, if this is Craig Breslow, it looks like Craig Breslow. This looks like John Henry, and this looks like Sam Kennedy. These two should be gone. Two on the left should be gone. We are freed of Mr. Megalomania, Doc Rivers. But why is frickin' Breslow still here? Why? Why is Craig still here? Why is Craig still here? Why is Craig still unemployed? At least Fatse's gone. At least Fatse's gone. I got tired of Fatse. I wanted Fatse gone to begin with. But why the fuck is Breslow still here? Why? Why is Breslow still here? I honestly would want to know. What good reasoning is Breslow still here for? I honestly, like, there's got to be a reason. This image sums up. Only thing missing is the burning building. The burning building. If that. Honestly, if I was Theo, I'd fire everybody. What else? So get who? Defensive coach. Cora just texted, I'm happy. Good. You know what, Cora, I'm actually happy for you. You can get out of this crap because this job was not appealing to anybody. Gregory. Let's see what's on my Twitter feed. I don't care about that. I want to see what Chris at Cadillo has to say. Where is Chris Cadillo on my page? Where is Chris Cadillo? Oh, I'm gonna stop shooting. Don't be not a disaster. Don't be surprised if they're waiting until the end of the year to fire Breslow. If we fire Cora, if we get rid of this guy at the end of the season, I'm gonna cry. I honestly cannot take another season with this idiot as the GM. Absolute buffoon that is this absolute idiot. I want to see what Cotillo has to say. Sam Kennedy, incredibly difficult day. Cora and the other coaches left Baltimore, so they're gone. I just got breaking news from ESPN. I don't want, if anybody, Breslow's got to go. Everybody has got to go. I don't care who they are. No job is safe. Nobody's job is safe with this freaking team. Not one. Like my new. So, what do we do now? So, we got the AAA coach, the AAA manager as the new manager. So, what's his name again? What's the name of the guy? What's the name of the guy? Gordo? What's the name of the guy we just got? I literally just saw it and I can't remember his name. Chad Tracy. Chad Tracy. I want to see if Chad Tracy has any major league experience. Chad Tracy. Let's see. Yep, this season's over. No matter which way you look at it, guys, the season's over. Are we honestly going to expect the AAA manager to somehow turn this team around? The AAA guy, minor league career. So in the MLB, he has played. He has hit 274, 86 homers. I don't really need to know that. What's his coaching experience look like? Huh. So it looks like he has major league experience. So he's got some experience playing in the majors, but he doesn't have any, it looks like, coaching, at least according to this. Yeah, so this team's practically cooked. Hey, the best team win. Yeah, we ain't winning. Sorry to say it, Chom. We ain't winning. I mean, what am I gonna say here? This team's gonna win? This team is not doing anything this season, guys. I honestly don't know what to say. I'm just scrolling Twitter just to see what's going on. Cora went 5-13, 500 record. So this AI account. I love this account. Red Sox owner John Henry. If I could find the person responsible for putting together years of losing teams, I'd fire him right now. Oh, I love this guy. Oh, this guy's the best, isn't he? See what else. Coaches for hire on the van, picking up the Red Sox coaches that just got fired. Hey, that's funny. So the new interim coaches, manager Chad Tracy. We got hitting coach Colin Hetzler and Chad Epperson as the third base coach. Kevin Pillar tweeted out, saying that Fatse is the best hitting coach I ever had in my career. And Breslow should have been the guy who was fired. Breslow should. See, even former players are saying Breslow should have been fired. Frank the Tank saying Alex Cora is the perfect manager for the Mets. Breaking news, Wally's been fired. Guys, Wally's also been fired. Breaking news, Wally has been fired as the mascot today. The team got John Henry got together and say, look, we're gonna fire Wally. So no more Wally head. No more Wally head. The green monster itself has been fired. CH Sweet Caroline got fired from the team PA speakers. CH the entire team yeah, Charles the mascot got fired. The mascot even got fired. No, this is not a real tweet, guys. This is not real. I swear. I wish Sweet Caroline would go. Chat GPT himself did not get fired somehow. I don't know how Chat GPT Breslow himself did not get fired, but he somehow survived. I don't know how. And it's just a parody because it's just a parody tweet because everybody got fired, Charles. So there's memes of everybody's like, this guy, the mascot even got fired. I just want to show Chad Tracy's thing real quick. What's next? Mike Vrabel's going to get fired. I want to see if there's more anything else. Tracy's putting Marcelo Meyer at shortstop tomorrow. That'd be nice. So everybody was wanting Veritek to be the manager, and Veritek apparently the initial thing is he what? What? Wait, what? Seeley? Is he what? I already forgot what you were. Is he what? I'm already a klutz and I already forgot what CH was talking about. Is Ben. Oh, that's just a guy tweeting that at short. Or that's just a guy tweeting that on Twitter because Cora never plays Meyer a lot. So maybe this guy's just making a fun at it. Let's see. This guy just tweeted the Red Sox have an offense again. Thank you, Pete Fatse. Cue dirty water. The Red Sox are considering Tony La Russa as their next bench coach. Oh, that's funny. We're going to hire Tony La Russa as our next bench coach. We're getting Tony La Russa. No, that's not real. Alex Cora was not even halfway through his 3-year, $21.75 million contract. He will be managing again within a week if he chooses so. So Cora could manage next week, as early as next week if he wants. Even urinating trees making fun of the Red Sox firing Cora. Oh my god. Even a Pittsburgh YouTuber is making fun of the Cora firing. You know what makes it hilarious too? Why is it that we score 17 runs in a game against a division rival? We score 17 runs, and yet somehow now we decide to fire the coach. We score 17 runs against a Baltimore Orioles team, and then we decide to fire the coach. That's just perfect timing. It's like, now we want our coach to be fired? That's just funny. Chad Tracy, interim manager of the Boston Red Sox. This guy ain't doing anything. The Sox today announced that, I'm going to share the tweet. The Sox today announced that the club has parted ways with manager Alex Cora, along with 5 members of the coaching staff, hitting coach Pete Fatse, third base coach Kyle Hudson, bench coach Ramon Vasquez, who I honestly thought was probably going to get the job with, I honestly thought he was going to get the managerial job. Assisting hitting coach Dylan Lawson and Major League strategy coach Joe Cronin. Veritek has been reassigned to a new role with the organization. This is John Henry's quote saying Cora has led this organization to one of the greatest seasons in 2018. And for that, in the many years that have followed, he will always have our deepest gratitude. He's had a lasting, it's basically just stupid PR. Stupid PR crap. And then Chad Tracy is the interim coach. He served for the manager for AAA since 2022. Spent the previous 7 seasons in LA system, including being their minor league manager in low A, high A. He's also the minor league field coordinator from 2018 to 2021, and played for 8 seasons in the Rangers, Rockies, and for the Royals as well. Chad Epperson joins in as the interim third base coach, served as the double A manager after being a catching coordinator. And then Colin Hetzler is the major league, joining the hitting staff as well. He was the hitting coach for AAA after being with the Mets in their AAA system as the hitting coach. Jonathan with the $2 super chat. Buddy, some root beer money. Little crazy news in DC. They already have their own Cora Baboon. Is Baboon here? Even Jonathan dropping in a $2 super chat. Yep. Hey, Jonathan, when are the Mets firing Mendoza? Oh, damn. That is crazy. I'm not even going to ask who, because that's just insane. Wow. What the crap is going on in our nation's capital? God. So my question is, Jonathan, on a sports-related thing, when are the Mets getting rid of Mendoza? Since we fired our coach, so why don't we trade coaches? See, Jonathan, why don't we trade managers? Why don't we trade managers? Is the Phillies coach next? This is the first manager to get fired this year, is Cora. And I honestly thought Mendoza was going to get fired first. Game losing streak. 12-game losing streak. And the Mets keep their manager. The Sox score 17 runs against a division rival and absolutely beat the living crap out of Baltimore. And we fire the coach. So that's just... Cora was screwing up the development of the young players. I will agree with that. He was not playing Marcelo in the right spots. He was always playing Marcelo not against lefties. Like the platooning thing, that was getting annoying. Not playing Marcelo against lefties and playing IDK in the lineup. IDK lost his daddy Cora. Same with Yoshi. Well, Yoshi never got playing time. I should say Yoshi did not get playing time. How about that? Because of the platooning nonsense. Mr. Paul Heyman scapegoat season has begun. Apologies. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I did not hear about that. Well, thanks for letting me know about that, Jonathan. I'll have to read up on that when I'm done with this. I can't wait for the new. I was hoping when I got the passing tweet when it said the Boston Red Sox have fired and then it goes dot 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 dot. I was hoping it would say the Boston Red Sox fire Craig Breslow. Spaceman, we fired our coach. We fired our coach. Our manager has been canned. We got rid of our manager after 8 seasons. Keep in mind, guys, most of the years I have been watching this team, Cora has been the manager. So I have known Cora all the season, basically all the seasons I have watched baseball. I watched the twilight years of the Farrell era, and then now the all of the Cora era. So this is the first time. This is the second time I have seen a manager get fired with this team, and Farrell was in the twilight years. So I only watched end of 20, like the last half of 2016, and the bits and pieces of 2017, and then poof, Cora comes up. And if you were watching the Fox broadcast, or at least if you live where I live, they were talking about it because AJ Hinch was the manager of the Tiger game, and they were mentioning that on the Tiger broadcast. At least what I've seen. Resboot brought Durbin to play second, not third. He played a majority of his games at third. I guess being swept by the Spankies hurt. Let's see. What's Jeffy have to say? I wanted Fatse gone more than anybody, to be honest. Even with Breslow, I wanted Fatse gone immediately. I wanted him gone. Like Fatse was my number one guy. Like the hitting coach had to go. Inside the team, some describe the culture as toxic positivity. Whatever the hell that means. When I asked Sam Kennedy about it, he said if the accusation is that I'm overly positive, guilty as charged. Whatever that means, I guess. I don't know. Current Red Sox players that Chad Tracy has managed: Roman Anthony, Ceddanne Rafaela, Wilyer Abreu, Jaron Duran, Marcelo Meyer, Connor Wong, Kennelly Early, Peyton Tolley, Brian Bayo, Greg Weissert, Giovanni Moran, Zach Kelly, Tyler Samaniego, Cutter Crawford, Tristan Casas, Roman Anthony, Romy Gonzalez, excuse me, and Tanner Houck. Let's see what else we got. So IKF is about to be the manager. Well, Pete Alonso said he had a Zoom meeting with the Red Sox and then in person at the winter meeting said he has only respect for the Sox, but that Orioles were the better fit. He believes the ownership wants to do great things. He's right. Yep. 6 people in total got no more. Pete Fatse. Fatse was long overdue to go. Yep. This whole team, they had to get rid of people. People had to go. They had to. I was shocked at Tech. Tech did not get fired, technically. According to the thing, Tech did not get fired. He got reassigned, whatever the hell that means. Wherever he's going to be going. It, why would it not surprise me if he's going to like the front office as like an advisor or something? Apparently, Tech has not been fired. The passing tweet, the passing screenshot I have on my phone made it look like Tech was fired, but then they retracted that, saying, "Oh no, he's not fired. He's he's what's it called? Assigned." Yeah, you could say demoted. You could say demoted. Oh, that's nice, CH. I hope it works, actually, for real. I'd actually like to see it. Yes. You gotta do something for us, John. Nah, just extra smoothies. Extra smoothies for the chat. You gotta make a smoothie on screen just for the chat. Or eat a jar of pickles or something. Make a pickle smoothie on video and drink it. Pickle smoothie. Smoothie with pickles. Pickle juice or whatever it is. That'd be disgusting. Let's see. I want to see if there's anything else. Here's another thing. I actually, jeez, Jonathan dropping another 5. I didn't see Diana Rossini at Fernando Mendoza presser. Wonder why? Asking a Pats fan. Go variable. I'd hit that. Uh, I don't think he deserves. At least he's getting counseling, I guess. At least he's getting counseling for what he did. I'm shocked about the second thing, the second tweet that came out from the picture about 2020, Jonathan. I'm actually shocked that came out. I'm like, what is that? So apparently this has been a longer thing. So, damn. He did get demoted. I want to know what his official role will be. I actually want to know what his new role will be. Usually when coaches get fired, they just go to the front office and then you never hear about them. It was Arizona. It was like Phoenix or something. It was in Arizona, I think. An Arizona hotel where the coaches meet or something. Play coaches meetings or whatever it's called. Does Chris Cotillo have anything? Apparently, Chris Cotillo has heard that there's unbelievable praise for Chad Tracy. Aaron Boone said he was very shocked to learn about Cora's firing. Regarding Cora, Boone said, I have a feeling he'll do whatever he wants. He's a great manager, a smart, talented person. I'm sure will have a lot of opportunities available to him. Jeez. Hot dog vendor, maybe. Let's see. Sox did not get the team together at the hotel to inform the players. Big team meeting tomorrow. Where does today rank on the list of hardest days for Sam Kennedy? Right up there. Yes, district, we fired Cora. We fired 5 players. We fired mostly the entire coaching staff. All base. How did Andrew Bailey? Actually, here's what I want to know. How did Andrew Bailey survive? That's so weird to me. Especially after game 1 on Friday night where we gave up 10 runs and like 100 million home runs on Friday night. How did Bailey survive this coaching purge? That's actually what I want to know. Hey, Jonathan renewed his membership. Man, Jonathan's going all in tonight. Whoops. So that's what I want to know. Yeah, I was kind of shocked when I heard Veritek. Like, I'm like, why are we getting Veritek doing this? Yeah, it was a little bit shocking. I did grow out my hair. It's been cold here. I'm gonna get it cut. Should get it cut here in a bit. Yeah, it doesn't look the best. That and I also don't have a hat on right now, so. But yet somehow our GM's still here. I don't get that. How do we still have a GM? How do we still have this the Chat GPT ran GM? Guys, guys. Even Stephen fucking King is even making fun of whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. I'm gonna reload. Give me a second. Goofy computer just glitched for a second. All right. Even Stephen King says instead of firing Alex Cora, the Red Sox might consider firing the team. Oh man, even Stephen King, the writer, is making fun of my team. Stephen King, Stephen King, the oh my god, Stephen King. If you're watching this, I hope you write a horror story that makes fun of this. I hope you write a parody horror story just for this, because my God, man, that would be the funniest thing ever. Is Stephen King a Red Sox fan? He is a Red Sox fan. That's actually crazy. Apparently, Stephen King's a Red Sox fan. Huh. I did not know that. Hmm. I learned something new today. Stephen King's apparently a Red Sox fan. You know what? I respect Stephen King. Good job. I respect Stephen King now. I didn't really care for Stephen King because I don't really like horror books. Ball knowledge alert. Fitzy Stephen King crash out. How was I supposed to know that Stephen King is a Red Sox fan? I've never known that. I did not know that till just now, until I see this tweet. Stephen King is even roasting the Red Sox. Stephen freaking King is absolutely clowning on this team. This is just hilarious to me. Get roasted by Stephen King, my favorite author. You know what? We got to get Stephen King like on a podcast or something, like on any Red Sox podcast, whether it be like Barstool, Corbin, or something like that. We got to be like Stephen King. Well, what do you think about this? Stephen King on my timeline about baseball. No, I'm saving this tweet. I'm saving this. Stephen King is clowning this team. This is absolutely funny. I love this. You tell him, Stephen King. You tell them. You tell him, King. I did not know. I didn't know that. You know what's funny, TD? My mom is a big Stephen King guy. Apparently, she loves the book It. She loves the book It. Should tell her, hey, you know, one of the authors you read about a bunch about is a diehard Sox fan, the same team I follow. That should tell you all you need to know. I never knew that. I didn't even know he was a baseball fan, Stephen King. It's because I don't really follow Stephen King. I mean, if I was in the Boston area, you got to remember, TD, I live in Michigan. I would have never known that. Craig Breslow somehow constructed the worst roster ever and survived the biggest layoff in Red Sox history. I never would have known that. I've never seen Stephen King at the ballpark. So if he was at the ballpark or in the booth, I would have known that. I would have seen that, but I never did. Jared Carabas commented on the Jason Veritek move, saying, "Yeah, I'm sure he's absolutely going to accept his new role and definitely won't tell the team to fuck themselves." I'm just reading what else everybody has. Somebody quoted a Fox News tweet saying, "Breaking news. Justice Department announced it's readopting the firing squad as a means of execution." And somebody requoted it saying, "Just in time for Pete Fatse." I do have a retaliation of Sox fans. My entire channel is Sox fans, mostly. Frank the Tank apparently wants the Mets to hire Alex Cora. Here's Johnny. Chom knows about that movie. I'm surprised Chom knows about The Shining. Red Sox under Craig Breslow. Trade for Tyler O'Neill. Extends Cedon Rafaela, Roman Anthony, Brian Bayo, Christian Campbell. Trades and then signs Garrett Crochet to massive extension. Signs Alex Bregman, lets Bregman walk. Trades Rafael Devers. Sign Ranger Suarez, fire Cora. What's next? Fire himself. Fire himself. That's what. Frank the Tank is an idiot. He is an idiot. Yeah, Frank the Tank is a moron. Don't let him talk about him. P.S. You got to hire Stephen King because Stephen King is basically clowning on this team. When you got an author clowning on this team, you know it's bad. That's like the third tweet, by the way, that Frank the Tank's like, we got to get Cora now. Why would you want Cora so badly? There's a ton of other managers out there. Oh, yeah, I love this. Coaches for Hire LLC, the van that took King as an ass at. I don't watch Steve or read Stephen King. I just find this hilarious that Stephen King, of all people, comments on it. It's hilarious to me. I'm trying to find other tweets like relating to the news. Chad Tracy interim. I'm trying to find more about Chad Tracy, but I can't find a ton about him. I can't find a lot about him, other than apparently everybody loves him. Everybody loves the guy, and he's mentored like a ton of people on the team. It says, by the way, I've been on record as a major Chad Tracy guy. Everybody loves him. Never understood who thought Veritek was the next up and coming manager. Everybody did. Everybody, myself not included. Yeah, everybody apparently loves him. And we are basically calling up every single minor league coach we have to come up to the major league team. So I want to know why we still have Patrick Bailey here. Why not just fire him too? Honestly, should have got rid of Bailey too. That's my. Let's see here. Jack Nicholson is the new Red Sox manager. Jack Nicholson. Breaking news: Pennywise is the new Red Sox manager. Gets rid of everybody on the in Major League Baseball. Therefore, we are the default champs. That's funny. Oh, where are some good memes? The Red Sox season images with no context. The Three Stooges, and then the coach's van. The Three Stooges, and the coach's van. Oh yeah, this is funny. Everybody keeps talking about the coach's van that picked up people from Baltimore. The Coaches for Hire LLC coaching van. The coaching van. Bring him out. I don't even watch Frank the Tank. He doesn't even come up on anything on my stuff. The very few times I hear about him is never. Because I don't follow the Mets. And I don't get anything related to him on my feed. Unless it involves my team. This is like the very few times I actually get him on my feed. Is talking about my team. Who is Who is this guy? I don't care what John Henry has to say. Andrew Bailey showing up to Camden Yards tomorrow. Where am I? Where's everybody? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Breaking news: Wally and Tessie are getting a divorce after Wally gets fired. So Wally got fired. Everybody got fired. Everybody got fired today. Yeah, Wally has not. Yeah, Wally has died. Apparently, Wally died. I can wipe the donkeys behind with what John Henry has to say. Why does every New York fan? Why is it like every relation to New York I'm seeing right now want Cora on their squad? Why? Everything I'm seeing, everybody wants Cora on the Mets. Well, you know what that means. Cora's going to the Mets. No, I'm just kidding. Cora will probably not want it. Oh, the Stephen King tweet came back. Oh, that is definitely a bookmark tweet. I love it. That is hilarious. To me, that's just funny. I love it. That's hilarious to me. Funny. Let's see. Yeah, Veritek's been reassigned. Where is anything else? Everybody, Luis Vasquez is saying thank you to Cora. Where does Cora rank among everybody? I'd say he's up there. I'm done covering the Mets if they hire Cora. Oh, don't worry, PAS. You're going to get a ton of platooning. I'm going to tell you that. If that ever does happen, you're going to get a ton of platoons. You're going to see... Ooh, I don't know. Ooh. I don't know, PAS. PAS, what's your worst left-handed pitcher? Or left-handed pitcher. What's your worst left-handed hitter? What's your worst left-handed hitter and your best right-handed batter? Because that's what you're going to get every game for a 162 game season. And if you do, we get that now. You'll get someone miles better than Cora. Nah, the Mets get rid of Mendoza and hire Pete Fatse. They get Pete. Oh, thank God Fatse is gone. Big changes to the entire Red Sox coaching staff. No kidding. No kidding. No kidding, really? No kidding, really? So all the hitting coaches are gone. Thank the frickin' Lord. So what's next? Can IKF get DFA'd, please? Can IKF and I can't really rip on Monasterio because he's actually been He's actually did decent today. There's that same Pete Alonso tweet I read earlier. Let's see here. What other new stuff's going on? Alex Cora just texted, "I am happy." Yeah, that's funny. Honestly, this team is so sometimes very. I don't blame him. What gets you away from Breslow, I guess? Maybe the computer told him to get rid of him after a 17-1 win. Maybe the computer model said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! 17 runs is too much for this team." Chad Tracy had a lot to do before tomorrow's has I can't read has a lot to do before the game tomorrow, but there will be a big help waiting for him in tomorrow. Jose Flores, who was on Tracy's bench coach for 3 years in Worcester, will be on the team. It looks like Chad Epperson was. Oh, this apparently the Red Sox interim third base coach was being interviewed to be the Nationals manager. I guess that's something. I guess that's something you could be proud of, I guess. So our interim third base coach was being interviewed for the Nats job. Let's see. Restaurant owner, the food is awful. Chef, you won't pay for good ingredients. Restaurant owner, why do the customers hate the food? Food. Chef, because you used to pay for good ingredients. Restaurant owner, you're fired. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 Boston Red Sox. Yeah, the Sox won 17-1, and they fire the coach. I'm not showing that. Let's see. There's no getting around this. John Henry's tenure as Red Sox owner has been one giant Game of Thrones. Uh, the Orioles have spent more money restocking their home run fireworks supply after a Brian Bayo start than the Red Sox spent in free agency on everyday position players this past offseason. That is a real stat. If that is a real stat, then why is Craig still on this team? If Apparently I'm reading good things about Chad Tracy. Everybody loves him, and he has been with a lot of the core. They said the thing said that he has managed quite a bit of team players on this team, CH. So I think I like it. I mean, if you're gonna go internal, oh my god, he has to go. Craig has to go. Why is Craig still here? I don't get it. I don't get it. Is there a press conference of some kind that's out there made by the Red Sox, like on video or something? Is there actually a press conference? I want to watch a press conference. I want to know if there is a press conference out there somewhere. Can you make a meme? Why did you fire the coach? Because this team is the dumbest baseball team ever. Because this team has no idea what they're doing. Most dysfunctional team in all of sports. I can't agree. I can't agree more. I mean, when you got a GM who relies on computers and analytical stuff every single decision, it's what you get. They had to make some changes. It's been. I even went on a rant saying if you got to fire everybody, if you got to fire somebody, they all got to go, and that's exactly what happened. They all got to go, and they fired 5 coaches. So yes, Gregory with all his under the hood crap. Yep. And yet people still buy into it. Oh, I would totally make that. Hold on. You know what? I have an idea, and you ain't gonna like it. Sadly, in all the Sox circles I visit, Gregory has brainwashed followers who call every star player a bad contract. Oh, Gregory, what have you done to. Craig's the reason why ChatGPT is still being used, still popular. It is. Agreed. I'm just trying to find more relating to the news. So my question is, who do we think is going to be the next full-time manager? I actually want some opinions. It's probably going to be more tomorrow. Somebody says bring on Twitter. Somebody says put in David Ross as the new manager. Okay. That's basically saying we could if the Mets fire Mendoza, that's basically saying we'll bring in Carlos Mendoza as our new manager. Which, if PAS, if you're still here, if the Red Sox get rid of hire Mendoza if he gets fired, I am not covering this team. It'll be like roles reversed. We just swap managers. Our teams just swap managers. Oh my god, that's scary. That is hilarious. Also, oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's brutal. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. You know what? I'm bringing it out. I asked Chat GPT, Chom, here's your image. That's your Cora image. That is scary. That is scary. You're getting platooned. You're getting platooned. I should have made it put where it's like, you're getting platooned, boys. You're getting platooned today. You're getting platooned. You're going to get benched for IDK. Oh, that is scary. That's terrifying. Oh, that's scary. Joe is here saying Tracy and or Tech. I'm saying right now, interim, I like Tracy. From what I'm hearing, Joe, everybody loves Tracy. They said nothing but the best for Tracy. Apparently, the minor league guys love him. So I'm going to stick with Tracy. Tech apparently is not, which I thought he would have been, but I love it. I love it. Oh, you're getting benched. Trying to tell me that he's better than that's Alana Rizzo. I don't follow Alana Rizzo. Wasn't Veritek brought in to be the Red Sox emergency plan for when Cora inevitably got whacked? That's initially what I thought. Chom walked off the Giants with Freddie Freeman. Haha, love it. Here's Cora. Here's Cora. Here's Cora. I gotta send that to somebody. I know exactly who to send that to, by the way. I actually know somebody who loves that movie and knows my obsession with the Red Sox, and I will totally send that to that person while he's there. Saying, hey, you know how much you like that movie for some reason? That movie from like the 80s, The Shining. I don't know why. I don't even I've watched The Shining a one time. Good movie. I like it. Marco parody account. Why is Jim Bowden tweeting about this team? Corbin's still shocked. Dylan Lawson got fired. That's nothing new. Everybody with this hitting staff has got to go. Has got to go, got to go, got to go. Somewhere out there, Catherine Veritek is blaming Hamas for this. Probably. Sonny Gray is eligible to come back May 6th. Why not give Wong a chance, Fitzy? Yeah, if we put in Connor Wong, he's going to win the whole damn thing. We're going to win the World Series. I have no idea. Honestly, Joe, I think it's like an advisory role in the front office. It's one of those roles in the front office you've never heard of. You've never heard of it existed. Maybe he's gonna get water for Craig. I don't know. I have no clue. What's this? Let's see. Could watch it hopefully soon if he wants to. Advisor. I'm sorry for him. Gregory doesn't listen to sound advice unless it's made by Siri. I'm also want to know. I mentioned it earlier. Why did Andrew Bailey not get fired? I actually would like to know. How did Andrew Bailey, like I'm putting this tweet, how did Andrew Bailey not get the boot? How did Andrew Bailey not get the axe after basically the entire team just got nuked from the inside out from coaching standpoint? The hitting coaches are all gone. It sounds like we still have our first base coach. The third base coach is gone. And Veritek has been reassigned. Maybe it's a different role with the organization. Maybe it's a different role coaching. You know, maybe he's I don't know, the catching instructor or something. I don't know. Because his title beforehand was run prevention coach, and game planning coordinator. That was Veritek's two jobs. So maybe he's going to have a different role with the organization, maybe in the dugout. Maybe he's going to be like I don't know, catching instructor or something. Bad contracts. Chat GPT said it was a bad contract. Yep, this team is the most dramatic team in all of baseball. Oof, Bonds. What the fuck is that? Prediction: Alex Cora is going to be the next Phillies manager. Oh yes, the $100 alignment dollar bill. Where is the alignment bill? Where is my said dollar bill that I also made? I've been using Chat GPT more often than I do because of this team. It is actually hilarious. I have been using AI generated images to make fun of this team because it's freaking funny. Good job, Chom. Even in the Red Sox Discord server I'm in, The site of the Red Wedding. The site of the Red Wedding. Yeah. The Gregory dollar. You know what, Craig? Since you fired everybody, the Gregory dollar bill. He's either going to be manager or assistant. No, he's not. He's not going to be. They already hired the manager. I don't think he's going to be here after next season, Joe. I honestly don't think he's going to be here after this season. Veritek. I think he's going to tell the team. I think that's what he's going to do after once this season's over. That's what I honestly think he's going to do. Why would you stick around this mess that is an organization? Why would you? Because you're going to be here on an interim basis. I don't know how long Veritek's manager. I don't know how long his contract is with the team. So I don't know how long he'd be here for. I don't know how long he's actually been here as a coach for the team. What the heck is this? Interesting day for Chad Tracy, who was named the interim manager of the Boston Red Sox Saturday after the Red organization fired Cora. Tracy talked about his history and relationship with Cora. Yep. Alex Cora 2 days ago saying he felt very confident. Oh, now he just got canned. Veritek still has a role with the team, not knowing what it is. Hey, yes, you reading this tweet right now are going to be the manager of the Boston Red Sox. Call me up, Boston. I'll come in and coach. Funny thing is, it's not Cora's fault. He deserves some blame. He's not all 100% scotch-free, in my opinion. The whole team is a mess. The whole team is a mess. Top to bottom, this whole team is a disaster. Owner to GM to manager to hitting coach to pitching coach to catching instructor to trainer to Wally to everybody. This whole team needs a reshuffle, a reboot. The whole team. The whole team. For some reason, my nose is itching. I know it feels like I'm having a bloody nose, but I don't. The whole platooning thing with Cora really got under my skin because it was one of those things where it's like, okay, we know it's going to happen. And so why do we still get surprised by it? Like, Cora is a veteran guy. If you are not a veteran and you do not have, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Driveline's still going to be there. That's a Breslow thing, by the way. Driveline. That is a Breslow thing, so. Yep. Driveline. Thanks for. Yeah. CH every single time we bring it up. Every single time. I'm like, talking about this, and then CH is like, oh, Driveline's still here, by the way. Like, oh, damn it. You shatter my mood. Every time CH brings up Driveline, he just shatters my sanity. Like, oh, thanks. I forgot Driveline. Thank you. Wonder if the Yankees series was a turning point. Honestly, I think it was. The last time we got swept by the Yankees at Fenway was 2021, and then we rallied to make the playoffs. So 2025, we get swept at Fenway by the Yankees. We rallied to make the playoffs. ALCS run confirmed? And why is it if we get swept by the Yankees or we sweep by the Yankees, something bad happens to this team these last 2 seasons? Think about it. We swept the Yankees last year. Had a 5-game win streak. We trade Devers away for basically peanuts and a hot, steaming turd. And then we make the playoffs and get bounced by said Yankees. This year, we get swept by the Yankees at Fenway Park. And then 2 games after, we fire the entire coaching staff. Make it make sense. And last year, by the way, guys, we were below 500 at this point of the season. Last year, 1 year ago, maybe 11 months ago, we were below 500. And everybody was saying the same thing. Get rid of the coaches, blah, 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 blah. It didn't happen, and then we turned it around. This year, it proved itself. We did have to make a change, especially with Fatse. Fatse had to go. No matter who you were bringing in as interim, Fatse had to go. Like, the first mistake would have been if they hired a coach and then they go out and say, oh, we're keeping Fatse as the manager. Get rid of that interim guy. He already needs to go. Get rid of him. Gone. Boom. Done some. Gone. Shoot. Out of here. And keep in mind, guys, I still hold a sentimental thing for Cora. Because keep in mind, by the way, like I mentioned earlier in the show, or the stream, I have watched this team for all of the Cora era, by the way. Pre-2018, I've been a fan of this team. So I have watched the entire thing, the Cora era. The whole time Cora has been here, I have been a fan of this team. So 8 of the 10 years I have been here, Cora's been here. So there is part of me that's like basically a big part of the team that I have been here. Cora's the last piece, it looks like, of that 2018 team. A blind donkey could have managed that 2018 team. True. I mean, you did see it. Cora pulled the right buttons. He did push the right buttons. God, it's getting hot in here. I wonder if somebody turned on the heat by mistake. Honestly, guys, still think about it for Cora. Think about what Cora could do. Think about what Cora can do. He could sit on the couch. He could get a job. He could sit there on his couch and do nothing for the rest of the year and gets paid for doing nothing. Talk about Alex Cora's life right now. Who's got it better than Alex Cora right now out of this situation? Gets to sit on his couch, do absolutely nothing for the rest of the summer if he chooses to, and gets paid for it. Like, how about that? Like, who would not love to do that for fun? I mean, Chom did beat the Dollars. So he's now a typical Yankees fan now. No, he's probably scouting a way to beat the stud Yankees. You gotta take this thing off. I'll start to sweat. My God, just like, Jesus. Damn. Yeah, hot in here. It's been 50 degrees all day today. Now, as soon as I walk in here, it's like 78. The hell? Hot in here. Yeah, Chad Tracy as interim manager is interesting because he managed nearly all of the team's young core in Worcester. So he knows the entire core. He knows the said Roman Anthony. He knows the said Marcelo Meyer. He does not know the said Franklin Arias. So maybe if Arias gets the call up somehow, so the totally, so like totally he knows what are we doing here, said Fitzy. Rhino, we are talking about why my team just decided to fire Cora, our manager. It's like if the Colts fired Steichen. Going over who the interim coach is, who the other interim coaches are. Driveline, our GM being an idiot. Some analytical genius. We could get, I could tell Rhino right now, one of his students who uses ChatGPT to do their math homework could be doing Breslow's job right now. One of Rhino's students who uses his phone to do ChatGPT in the corner, he's like, I'm confused. What is Driveline? Driveline is a analytical hitting approach brought in by Breslow and the Red Sox front office to basic saying that exit velocity is a big reason. It's a big reason, big thing. When in reality, it does absolutely nothing when the ball is hit 115 miles an hour on the ground to the first baseman. Ever since Driveline's been a thing, this team has been absolutely terrible on offense. I don't know who in their right mind thought Driveline was a great idea. But it sucks. And it's terrible. And it doesn't work. It has not worked for 3 seasons. And yet they still implement it because this team is a bunch of clowns. Like, where is this team getting, like, where's the clown makeup? And where's the nose? Like, the big red nose? Where's the Three Stooges music? Yeah, so why would this bozo Gregory think it would work here? Because Gregory is an AI generated piece of clown. Because probably or the AI overview on Google said Driveline would work. The AI overview said, "Oh, Driveline works for every team. Every team loves it. Okay, let's implement it. It's gonna work." Nope. 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 It doesn't work. Who else is shocked? It, it didn't work for Donald, so it worked for us. Real smart, Gregory. I honestly need to know. Alex Cora fills out lukewarm review on Red Sox on Glassdoor. Red Sox owner John Henry to replace laid off coaching staff with AI. That's funny. Guys, we're hiring Grok to be our new hitting coach. Gregory Bresbozo is Fitzy's nemesis. No one burns him better than Fitzy, hands down. No, it does not. No, it does not. Proof the 2022 Phillies, who barely made the playoffs and got smoked in the World Series. Well, not smoked. Job. The Phillies hired their bench coach to be their interim manager. They did not hire their minor league AAA manager and their AA manager to be the interim third base coach, mind you. They did not hire their interim coach from the minor leagues. They hired their bench coach, their major league bench coach. There is a difference. Also, Rob Thompson was under Joe Girardi, who, by the way, was a notorious pain in the butt for Red Sox fans. CH knows exactly what Joe Girardi was to this team. Joe Girardi, that clown who works with Michael K now. Yeah, this ain't no Fitzy versus Brett Bozo. Book it for a main event of next year's WrestleMania Hell in a Cell match. It's just us throwing insults at each other. Joe Jaffardi. Yeah, it's CH probably. Oh, yeah, Joe Jaffardi and D.D. Gregorius being on that 2022 Philly team. Per Jared Carabas on Section 10. I'll actually listen to Jared Carabas. Not as much as I used to. Alex Cora had more of a role in the organization than people think, mentioning free agents and trades. He is more to blame for this terrible run than thought. It didn't work with Heim, and it hasn't worked out with Breslow. So Cora was part in some free agency and trades, but not as bad as some people think. Red Sox firing Cora after a blowout win is the way you take the dog to the beach before you put it down. I remember when Jeff Hardy was the backup catcher for McDonald's in the 90s. That is a morbid way to describe that tweet. Damn. Firing Cora after a blowout win is just taking the dog out. Is the way. Well, then the way you take the dog out to the beach before you put it. God damn. Hey. Very interested to see what Chad Tracy does with the lineup tomorrow, or do the calls come from upper management? I don't understand how Breslow's gotten rid of Cora, Devers, and Bregman, but still can't get rid of an outfielder. How about he gets rid of himself? That was a football win, scoring-wise. John, that Phillies lineup had legit stars in it too, though. Remember that. Yeah, they had Kyle Schwarber. They had Hoskins in there, but even though he was struggling quite a bit. Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper. They got Brandon Marsh. They had some star pitching. We got Garrett Crochet, Roman Anthony, and the power of friendship. Oh, and Wilson Contreras. Basically, the power of friendship. And the power of friendship is not working. Kennedy and Breslow are doing a presser in Baltimore tomorrow morning. I gotta watch that press conference. Oh, I gotta watch that. Whatever time that press conference is on, I have to watch it. What time is that press conference? Why is John Henry never in a press conference? Yeah, because they went on a magical Cinderella run. And Shaw, well, yeah. Keep on winning, Red Sox. That's a lot of us asking a lot. Why is John Henry never in a press conference? Actually. Why? Why is he never in a press conference? So basically, We have an idiot on the mic and idiot 2.0 slash liar is also on the mic. We have the power of friendship, and the Dodgers have 40 caliber machine gun. Chom nailed it at the start. Power of friendship keeps this team afloat. Power of friendship, guys. I hate this team. Although the power of friendship made them win the 2013 title. I'm building a Dodger shrine to worship. Oh, no. Chad's father, Jim Tracy, was one of the Alex Cora's first managers in the major leagues. Things do come full circle. Huh. I want more details on the Narvaez benching. Phillies before the All-Star break, but Craig Breslow brilliantly stockpiled 5 outfielders to play 3 positions. Cora being let go is obviously a shock, and the managers are really rarely dismissed in the first third of the season. But this early into the campaign is also is historically unheard for the Red Sox. The fact that Henry fired Cora and most of the staff after the second game of a 3-game road series in Baltimore, which we won 17-1 with a day game tomorrow, is puzzling. You have to bring in a whole new crew to Baltimore. Why not after the Yankees series or tomorrow? Yeah, why not just before the Yankees series? If you got a former player saying that, and Kevin Pillar saying that Craig Breslow should have been fired, that's saying something. Breslow should have been fired, along with everybody else. Breslow should have not been around at all. If Breslow's here next season, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. Not one bit. You think firing Cora is going to fix this mess, Craig? Tell you right now, it isn't. Unless we make the playoffs, you are not getting anything out of me, being Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, you think I'm done dodging you, Craig? Oh, it's just the very beginning. If we lose a lot of games, if we lose 100 games, I hope Breslow gets the boot. Bye-bye. 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 That's who I wanted gone. Was Breslow. Hey, yes, Fitzy's going after Gregory. Get your popcorn. Do I have the energy to do it at 12:19? I might only go live here for another 10 minutes, but here it is. Gregory, you're fucking stupid. I hope you know that, right? You waste my time making me watch this. Oh, wait, you don't make me watch it. I watch it out of my own curiosity. And then yet somehow we get rid of the manager after a 17-1 win, and yet still he's around. Ah, Craig. Gregory. Honestly, if Craig gets fired like in the next few months, I'm not going to be shocked, and I will not be disappointed. I will actually be relieved. I will sing songs of joy. Yeah. I want to know when this press conference is. Is there a press conference? They said there's a press conference, but I actually want to know when it is so I can actually hear what they have to say. I swear to God. Swear to God, if he says anything to do with alignment tomorrow, I'm going to lose it. I swear to God, if there is anything involving alignment tomorrow, I am going to lose it with this team. Anything at all, Craig. If I even hear the word alignment tomorrow, I'm gonna probably talk about it during the game. Highlight some takeaways. Trying to see if there's don't see anything here. Trying to catch some stuff. Some Red Sox players found out the details of the Alex Cora and the coaches being fired on social media. Why? Why? His new baby is Driveline. Oops, did I say that? God, Driveline. CH. Ugh. So the Sox don't even have the spine to tell their players. And yet Craig still has his job. They don't even tell the players. They find out on social media like I do. That tells you right there this team is so much in full of it, full of shit. Honestly. This team is so deep in their own dysfunction. They don't even tell the players that they have in Baltimore that they just fired the coach and the other assistants. I don't know if CH is going to type wow or Wong. Wong. Yep, they don't care. I'm not even surprised at this point. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised by how this general manager, this front office works. I'm not even stunned. Even John Schmaltz, who I can't stand, hates this team. But you know what, guys? It's almost 12:30 at night. I'm gonna sign off because I have no more energy to deal with this team tonight. I'm gonna go relax a bit, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, John Schmaltz, the choker, was even surprised by this. Yep, even he's shocked. Cora. Oh, this is a funny stat. I need to send this to Blue. I need to send this to Blue real quick. Two of the last three teams that had IDK on their team has had their manager fired in season. That is stunning. Two of the last three teams that IKF was on, their manager was fired in season. Let's throw more slander at IKF. So Cora, Pittsburgh, and now who? Uh yeah, Cora and Pittsburgh and Toronto are the only teams, and Snyder nearly got fired. Could have gotten fired too. I thought IDK was Cora's son. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.